Guys, it is dropping fast. We just got to 2 below in Portland, and obviously
That's
it's
air temp or wind chill?
air temp.
Yeah.
Air temp.
I believe
and it's 4:45. There's a couple odd things about this setup. One is, obviously temps dropping throughout the day, and the other is I actually think our low temperatures will probably be breached pretty early tonight, but then we're just going to hang there. That's the problem.
Yeah.
Typically you think about 4 or 5 in the morning is your overnight low temp, but I think it's going to be 11 or so. Do we have that video? Do we have the sea smoke camera? Because we're losing daylight here, and you have to have good eyes. We do have a little bit of it there. This is
farther out, right?
Yeah.
In the middle of the water.
This is you can see it blowing right through there.
Yeah.
Now tomorrow morning you might actually get a better look at that. The only thing that's keeping that from not just being totally stacked up. The wind. The wind is just blowing it out of there. But it's wild. I tell you guys that I like to fish on that jetty. Not today.
No.
Not today. All right. So this is 1, but I'm updating on a mesonet, which gives me more current information. We're 2 below right now in Portland. And 9 below in Freiburg. It's going to be really cold there. 40 below still top of Mount Washington. 9 below in Bangor. And then 21 below in Frenchville. The winds are coming down pretty quick here northwest. That's what you just saw in that camera. 32 miles an hour in Portland, 45 in Bangor, 43 in Millinocket. So put that all together, and your wind chills are close to 50 below in Greenville, 42 below in Caribou, 22 below in Portland, and 30 below in Freiburg. So we're already into that dangerously cold air that we obviously have warned about for about a week or so. Another anomaly with this cold blast is I can't remember it being this cold but cloudy. Clouds are rolling in. Usually these Arctic highs are clean. There's no clouds because it's hard to develop clouds when the dew point is, minus 25, minus 30, but there are clouds here. So that'll be another strange one if you've lived in Maine a long time. When is the last time it was 20 below and cloudy? I can't think of anything off the top of my head, that's for sure. Current temperatures, you can see them here. There's the edge of that Arctic air mass just drifting over us, then going back more in the direction of where it came from into the poles, which will make people happy when that happens. So again, temperatures tonight, we reached lows, I think, pretty early. Could be 11 o'clock, maybe midnight. And then we just sit around that through much of the night and start to warm up early tomorrow morning, but it takes a long time for us to get positive. We'll do so eventually through the middle of the day and into the afternoon. And then tomorrow night is not warm, but it's not frigid. And then we start to really warm up on Sunday back into the mid-30s with an isolated flurry across northern Maine, but overall a good-looking day. So there's Sunday. Our next system that comes in is Tuesday night into Wednesday. It's weak, though. Looks like a little light snow into central and northern Maine and probably some light rain along the immediate coastline. And then another system queues up for late in the week. That one's potentially more interesting. I don't have a strong take on that at this point, other than it could start as rain and end as snow, but we'll get there when we get there. Good look here through the middle of the month. It's funny, Todd and I keep removing the word mild from this because it is still February, and he puts it back. Warmer than average, how about that? Mild implies to me that it will be mild. It's February, but we definitely go back to this. If you look at it from Monday on, right, guys, or even Sunday on, that's been all of this winter.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right? 35 to 40, some 45s in there. So this is definitely the exception, not the rule, which is good. And I don't see any other cold shots in the next 10 days at least. Remember, we saw this one almost 15 days in advance, so we'll kind of know if there's another one hanging around.
Just such an outlier.
Yeah. Just strong, really strong.
All right. Thanks, Keith.